you how I feel. So I'm tired of all the pain, of the misery inside, and I wish that I could live feeling nothing but the night. You can tell me what to say, you can tell me where to go, but I doubt that I would care, and my heart would never know. If I make another move, there'll be no more turning back, because everything will change and it all will fade to black. Will tomorrow ever come? Will I make it through the night? Will there ever be a place for the...
I'm pleased you could make it to this meeting, Rachel Alucard.
I suppose long time no see would be the appropriate response.
In your subjective time, it has been 19,792 hours, 41 minutes, 52 seconds.
Correct. For us, it has been 283,875 hours, 18 minutes, 24 seconds.
The difference between our subjective times is irrelevant.
How much of a discrepancy is there right now?
There is an observed 1 in 940,000 deviation from the predicted numbers.
Oh, interesting. You're saying almost nothing has changed?
Rachel Alucard, I think it is safe to say that there has been no change whatsoever. Even your hair remains unchanged.
So, nothing has changed. Although the word miracle is not exactly in our vocabulary, wouldn't you agree that your existence itself is a miracle of sorts?
Correct. We have, however, observed a rather intriguing change in the behavior of a certain mind.
Have you summoned me here simply to tell me that?
Why did you lift Restriction 0, Rachel Alucard?
We wish to know what you are trying to do with the Tsukuyomi unit.
Whatever my intentions for the Tsukuyomi unit, they have nothing to do with you.
Incorrect. Your actions in regard to the Tsukuyomi unit will impact our goals. We are currently re-evaluating the man's worth.
Indeed. Your actions do not seem to be entirely logical or even completely rational. Ragna the Blood Edge may be the origin, but he isn't where we should be focusing at this point.
We cannot understand what makes Ragna the Blood Edge so valuable, Rachel Alucard. I assume you are well aware of the value and significance of the Tsukuyomi unit?
Correct. It is impossible that Ragna the Blood Edge has greater value than the Susanoo unit. This is our conclusion.
I do not think his value is something you will ever understand.
We do not wish to meddle in your affairs, that much we will admit. That is why we accept the phenomenon that has occurred.
Affirmative. We will accept and then select appropriately.
Select? So you fancy yourselves gods now?
Negative. Takamagahara is a system built by humans. Anything which has been built by humans can never be designated as a god.
Furthermore, once a god has been observed, it can no longer continue to exist as a god and becomes nothing more than a thing.
Affirmative. The master unit is no exception.
And of course, the successor to the Azure, Noel Vermilion, is also governed by this rule.
Which is why, Rachel Alucard?
We would like to ask if you wish to become an observer of the boundary once again.
Although I very much enjoy keeping dogs as pets, my desires are not so twisted that I wish to become a lapdog myself.
Rachel Alucard, the outer perimeter is much closer to Takamagahara than you think.
Before you abandon the duties you have already accepted, please consider the amount of time that has already been invested in this endeavor.
Oh? I'm afraid I don't recall the precise amount.
Your response has been recorded and analyzed. We take it your answer is no.
How unfortunate. I had hoped things were going to be getting a little more enjoyable here again. Still, we had predicted that this would be the choice you would make.
We have already begun observation of the snake.
Then you were responsible for Terami's release.
Affirmative. We expect significant risk in initializing the destruction process.
He is really something of a maverick. Even we cannot govern him at times.
As such, we have prepared an exit strategy.
An exit strategy? Dare I ask what that might be?
Negative. We are unable to provide an answer to that query. Doing so would constitute unintended intervention.
Then you truly intend to reduce the world to nothing?
Nothing? Oh, don't be foolish. That would be pointless.
The world Takamagahara creates simply needs to be correct. In such a world, there would be no need for the master unit. It would only cause distortion.
Affirmative. Distortions caused by the master unit are currently being considered along with other possible outcomes as a result of the continuum shift.
The phenomena intervention of the master unit cannot be measured. As such, we spend too much time repairing its mistakes. We do not need any more accidents.
Affirmative. Takamagahara will initiate reconstruction without the intervention of the master unit.
Once again, the world will be back in the Azure.
Affirmative. The Azure will inherit the Takamagahara.
So long as the Azure exists, the world will exist as well, no matter what form it may take.
All forms of life return to the world of the Azure.
December 2199. It was the end of the year, and the Librarium office in Kagutsuchi was busier than it had been for longer than anyone could remember. Ragnar the Blood Edge, the most wanted criminal in the history of the NOL, was reported to have destroyed several other NOL offices and was on his way to Kagutsuchi.
Well, shall we get started now? Very nice. You're not bad for an officer, you know that? Very well done.
It's me. I'm coming in. Hazama, are you ready? I can leave at any time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you just give me 3 more minutes? I just haven't been able to bring myself to get ready. In fact,
Quit procrastinating. But can't believe it's Kagutsuchi. That place brings back so many memories. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that the 13th prime field has disappeared.
No, it's the 12th prime field this time.
The 12th prime field? I thought it was a complete failure.
Well, yes, it was, but it turns out that the 12th prime field has inherited the Azure.
The Azure has been inherited by the 12th prime field?
Anyway, I'll get ready as quick as I can, all right? So just, go ahead and wait for me in the ship, okay?
All right, but hurry. Although, is it really? It sounds a little far-fetched. I guess we'll just have to see everything for ourselves. Very well. I'll be in the ship. Just hurry up.
Yeah, I'll be there. Just don't rush me, all right?
On the roof of the librarian's Kagutsuchi office, a black pillar stood soaring up into the sky. At the top of this black monolith, a strange sigil sat, glowing mysteriously. Hazama looked at it, grumbled, and adjusted his hat.
Alrighty then. Let's finish converging all these souls, shall we? Yes, time we were going. Wait for me, Noel Vermillion.
Spatial transfer complete. Destination coincides with programmed coordinates. Target acquired. Preparing for confrontation.
I finally found you, Terami.
Oh, hello there. It's always great to see the daughter of the Great Witch and the One-Eyed Lotus. You sound so angry, though. It's kind of scary, you know. Why don't we try that again, and let's be a little nicer this time.
Shut it, asshole! I'll say whatever the hell I want to you.
Such language! What have your parents been teaching you? It sounds so romantic when you describe it as love that transcended the boundaries of species, but I mean, when you really think about what that means, it's kind of gross. Guess it shouldn't really surprise me that the daughter of something like that is a little cynical. I feel bad for you, you know? I've just gotta give it up for you. You'll just take any advantage you can get your hands on, won't you? But hey, why should an important, driven person like you concern herself with something as silly as morality? I mean, you take depravity so far it's almost admirable. Like the artificial causality weapon, or the old Susanoo unit, or this cute little prime field device here. They're just all tools to you, aren't they? Gotta get your way, whatever the cost.
So, who the hell are you to lecture me about morality? I'm just doing what I think is right. And what I think is right is for you to die. Go, Lambda!
Acknowledged. Now switching to battle mode.
Wow, she's an excitable one, isn't she? Guess I'll have to play with her for a little while. Oh well.
I really don't want to have to control Hazama. I really don't want to. I'm gonna have to, but I don't want to. I'd rather have him get his teeth kicked in. So here's hoping I control him so half-assedly that happens.
The will fate is starting.
'Cause I haven't got a fucking clue how we
Rebel
work.
1. Action.
That's something.
Venom sword! Here!
Okay, that's something.
Here!
Counter.
Okay. Now, I agree with you wanting to kick his ass, but right now I'm controlling him, so don't kick my ass, okay?
Venom sword!
No problem. Beetle.
Surprising fire!
Yes, right.
Wow.
That.
Reverse.
Got it! Stretch!
Yeah.
Stretch! Got it!
Advancing.
Fucking true!
People use this monstrosity.
Not so fast!
Wow.
Counter.
Alignment.
Okay, I'll
Here!
give you that.
Ha! Not so fast! Stretch! Got it! Stretch!
Recall.
I'm slowly getting the hang of it.
System
Not so
activated.
fast!
Fuck.
Here!
Yeah, we're getting the hang of
Falling
this.
back!
Problem. Major
Got
error.
it.
Falling back!
Got it. I had it. God damn it. Fucked it.
Finish.
Falling back!
Huh? Huh? I wasn't dead.
Damage to all systems over 60%. Catastrophic failure imminent.
No, Lambda! You can still fight! If I activate the auto-recovery subroutines in Region D4...
Hey, kid, you really need to learn when to quit. I feel kinda sorry for your toy here. You're not really the kind of owner a doll wants to have, you know.
But I finally got here! There's no way I can back down now! Lambda! Lambda!
Don't you feel sad, number 11? Because of this mean lady's own personal grudge, your precious memories have been erased, and you're forced to fight until you can't even move anymore. Have you forgotten all about Ragnar the Blood Edge? You used to really like him, you know?
No.
Don't listen to him, Lambda! Fine, retreat!
Yeah, that's right. Ragnar the Blood Edge. You remember now? Ragnar the Blood Edge.
Frog. No. Ragna. Ragna.
Oh, I have to say, this is kind of fun. I never get tired of watching someone's own mind tear them apart. You're really just a mockery of a human being, aren't you? Let me do you a favor and end this sad, sick joke.
Lambda!
Oh my, I guess I was so preoccupied with these two that I didn't even notice you. Good job sneaking up on me, though.
Rachel! Hakumen?
Oh, still here, are you?
Lambda, withdraw! Now!
Admiral Fletch.
My goodness, that child really is quite helpless.
Oh, I couldn't agree with you more. Oh, shoot. My suit's all dirty now. Darn.
Tell me, why must you repeat the mistakes of the past? What possible purpose could explain this?
Huh? Purpose? Oh, you are a laugh riot! Oh, come on! You know me better than that, old buddy! Surely you don't mean to imply I need a reason to destroy and manipulate and kill? Okay, alright, fine. How about this reason? Seems as good as any. I do all the wonderful things I do because I want to see the miserable look on the faces of people like you when you're wallowing in despair, dismay, grief, frustration, misery, all sorts of other unpleasant nouns. Whoops. Ha! Sorry there, Haku. Guess I won't be able to see your miserable old face, will I?
Are you finished?
I guess you could say I'm just bored. At least misery is interesting.
As I suspected. So that is your desire. I shall not allow you to do as you wish.
Mr. Hero,
I've no need of your foolish meddling. This is an evil I must eradicate!
oh, I'm quite aware of that. I was simply going to suggest you get to work.
I don't really want you touching me with your okami, so I think I'll use this. Code SOL! BlazBlue! Activate!
As I suspected, you have one as well.
Yes, I do. And you know what that means, don't you? That's right! I'm the one who made the BlazBlue, me! But hey, you knew that all along, didn't you? There's no way in hell that vampire or her lapdog is gonna beat me!
Of course. That is why I have brought Mr. Hero along.
Ha! For what? To stop me? All right then, old buddy, old pal. Let's have us a fight. I'm ready for some good old-fashioned killing.
Once I have finished with you, little more than dust shall remain. I am the White Void. I am the cold steel. I am the just sword. With blade in hand, shall I reap the sins of this world and cleanse it in the fires of destruction. I am Hakumen. The end has come!
As much as I want you to win, Hakumen, kinda need you to lose. Okay. Here's up and that happens. Then I should be in awakening mode. I mean, whatever it's called.
The
Thingy mode.
will
Yes,
be
I am. So
starting.
are you. Alright.
Rebel
Okay,
1.
stick.
Action!
Yes!
Die already! Slice and dice!
Yeah, I can move towards the way my enemy.
Get back!
Not bad.
Just roll over! Inferno Raptor!
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Oro. Custodian. Accepted. Ready?
Hazama's annoyingly good.
Oh, come on now, Haku. What's wrong, buddy? Guess even a big old hero like you just can't make up that 99-year gap, huh? You're just too damn weak now. How the hell am I supposed to settle my score with you now, huh? This isn't any fun at all.
Demon.
Oh, come on. Let's hear one of those sweet little quips of yours. Like, what's one of them? You know, something like, justice, justice, justice. Or, I shall cleanse your evil from this world. Or, taste my sword. This is just eating you up inside, isn't it? You can't stand it, can you? Why don't you just kick my ass then, huh? Huh?
Have a care that your mouth does not make promises your skill cannot keep.
Don't interfere, fool.
Oh, is everyone's favorite vampire going to play with me now? Goodness gracious me! Such vulgar behavior would hardly befit a lady. Look, let me be honest with you. Really honest. You make me sick to my stomach. I really don't think you'll last more than a second or two against me. But oh, do I want to hear you scream.
Mr. Hero, you must pull yourself together. I shall buy you as much time as I can.
There's no need.
You are my servant. Do as I say.
Oh, for crap's sake. Just quit it with the bullshit camaraderie thing, all right? It's giving me a really nasty itch.
Very well, you knuckle-dragging ape. What say I sear the flesh right off your bones with a little lightning?
Oh, finally! Let's go, you little bitch!
Yeah, I seem to have understood, or comprehended at least, how this asshole fights. So,
The will be
rather
its
annoyingly,
time.
I know how to use it.
Rebel 1.
I don't
Action.
want to know how to use it.
Ready?
You're supposed to know your enemies and use that, right?
Gotcha! Oro, come here!
Then I can do that.
Counter.
Just fighting like the AI does. Dead. Then win. Do not jump all the way to your right hand corner of the screen.
Ready?
Don't want to get stabbed.
Tempest Daria. Don't come near me.
Ah, why don't you stop with the goddamn landing?
Ready?
Can't get plan B.
Sakura.
Just roll over.
Goddamn vampire.
What are you doing?
Inferno! Ready?
Okay, that's it, plan B.
Die already!
I won, apparently.
Not too shabby, you little leech. Even after thousands and thousands of years of deprivation, I guess you're still heir to the Tsukuyomi after all, huh?
I had no idea you were such a poor loser.
Ooh, I'm so scared. I'm just messing with you. Come on, lady. Pull that stick out of your ass.
What is this, milady? Master Hakumen? You too? What have you done, Terumi?
Are you gonna make me kick your ass too? This is idiotic.
Milady, are you all right? I am so terribly sorry. I have failed you.
Au contraire, Valkenheim. Your timing could hardly be better. I should rather like to punish this impudent little child. Would you be so kind as to assist me? Mr. Hero, can you move? I do hope so.
Yes, I can move, but I owe you nothing.
Yeah, right. Okay, guys, what's the deal with the little team-up you've got going on here? You do realize this isn't a game, right? Please say yes.
It would be my distinct pleasure, my lady.
What?
You!
All right, I know. God damn it, this was about to get good. Well, I'm sorry to call off this little hoedown, but turns out I've got a much more pressing engagement.
I think not.
Yeah!
Ha! Whoa! Close, but no cigar. A for effort, though. See you around, chumps.
He's teleporting? Oh, I think not! After them! Apologies. I had no time to select a more suitable location.
Are you hurt, milady?
No, you senile fuss budget, I'm quite all right. Unfortunately, it seems we may have gone somewhat farther than I intended. One moment.
I am sorry, milady, that I can only follow the path you provide. I am terribly ashamed to be such a burdensome servant.
You needn't fret. I've grown accustomed to your behavior.
Hakumen!
Valkenheim, you saw her, yes?
Indeed I did, but what is she doing here?
Hazama blinked back into existence in the middle of a lush, beautiful garden. Why he'd ended up there wasn't clear, but he had a feeling there was a reason.
Gosh, that was really a disaster, wasn't it? Is this... This is the top of Kagutsuchi, isn't it?
No, it's nothing. I'm fine. Thank you, Noelle.
No problem. Sorry, Tsubaki. I gotta run.
All right.
Huh? Oh, wow! This must be my lucky day! Unless I'm mistaken, that's Miss Noelle Vermillion over there. And...
Hazama watched as Noelle walked away. It looked like she was heading for the librarium, probably in search of...
Ah, Tsubaki. So, she lost to Noelle. Gosh, she's useless.
Oh, good. I can still see.
My goodness, if it isn't First Lieutenant Tsubaki Yayoi. Are you all right?
You! Captain Hazama!
Oh, that person over there. Could that be Lieutenant Noelle Vermillion? Gosh, if it is, that's kind of a problem, isn't it? I mean, my memory's not the greatest, but I'm pretty sure I asked you to kill her, didn't I, First Lieutenant Tsubaki?
Captain Hazama!
Oh, don't worry. I knew you couldn't do it before I sent you off. Don't be too down on yourself, all right?
I apologize. I could not complete my task. I am inadequate.
Oh, goodness, no! You sure don't look inadequate to me, at least. No, it looked like you just let her walk away. Of course, maybe I just imagined that.
Captain Hazama, there's something I must ask you.
Oh? What's that, First Lieutenant?
It might not be my place to say so, but prior to this incident, Major Kisaragi and Lieutenant Vermillion were exemplary members of the Praetorian Guard, unmatched in their dedication to the librarium. I can't deny that they deserve some level of punishment, but a call for termination seems too sudden and too harsh. There must be a reason. I didn't think it would hurt to hear what they had to say before I...
The Imperator makes the decisions, First Lieutenant Tsubaki, not you.
I apologize.
Ah, Tsubaki,